Good afternoon from beautiful, super hot Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico. This is going to be a quick review of Motoz Tractionator Adventure rear tire and Motoz Rallz front tire. First thing first, this has more than 6,000 miles on it. It actually has about 6,300 miles. I did not start the odometer until about 200 miles late. So this tire does have 10,000 kilometers or about 6,300 miles. So this is the rear tire here, and I believe it has worn very, very well. 10,000 kilometers or 6,300 miles, and I think it could even probably get another 1,000 or even 2,000 miles, 3,000 kilometers extra in rain, on the road, twisty roads, grooves or rain grooves. It has performed extremely well. Now, some of the problems with this tire is that it is a little bit expensive, about $133, $135 at the current moment. I did buy this Rocky Mountain ATV. This video or anything I do is not sponsored, so I believe you might be able to see some cuts, but I haven't had any problems with this tire on the off-road section, gravel roads, sand, dirt. It has performed very, very well. This is a 70-30 tire, 70 off-road, 30 on-road. Now, perhaps another problem could be that, at least on the CRF 300 Rally, which I'm using this on, is that this is a 120/90 tire, and originally on the bike it's a 120/80. What that means is that it's a little bit taller, and because this is already a tall motorcycle, it becomes even more of a challenge to put your feet down, and I'm not a short person. A potential problem I see with this tire is that if you get it flat in the middle of nowhere, it can be very, very hard to mount and dismount. So taking this off and putting a new tube in is going to be very, very difficult because it does have very stiff sidewalls. But at least the good thing with that is that you can ride on this tire if you do get it flat 30, 40, 50 miles or so. I do recommend this tire because with mini tires, you're only gonna have a longevity of 3,000 miles. So you might as well just buy this, have someone mount it, pay that price once, and let it go for 6, 7, 8,000 miles. Some people say they even have 10,000 miles on this. And on motorcycle tires, I think that's very, very good. So let's go to the front Rallz tire. Okay, so this is the Tractionator Rallz, and this also has the same amount of miles, 6,300 miles, 10,000 kilometers, and this is I think this is a 80/90/21. So you can see that it has worn a lot. This is what it looks like after 6,300 miles, 10,000 kilometers. And the same thing with the rear. I think it has performed pretty well in many different scenarios, especially the off-road section. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be a 90/10 off-road, on-road tire. And again, this tire is going to be about $125. I do think it's on the expensive side, but the quality I think has been pretty good. So I can recommend the Motoz Tractionator rear tire, the Adventure, and the Motoz Tractionator front tire. I'm not sponsored by Rocky Mountain or Motoz. I've never spoke to them. They don't know of me. I don't know of them, other than just using their product. So I will be replacing these Motoz tires with Kenda K270. The reason why I'm using them is that they're much easier to get in Mexico. They were about $75 a piece, and this is the stock tire size for the CRF 300. 120/80, 18 on the rear, 90/90 on the front. I will be testing these tires out for the next 3,000-4,000 miles and see how they go. I got an oil change, filters, tires. The situation is good. This is what the Kenda 270 look like.